Quite a flighty little fellow, isn't he?
BBC, London.
Welcome. When do you get to change your name again? Because you need to change your name. I can't keep saying forever.
Where are my donuts?
Hello. Welcome along on this Monday. I hope your week has started off well. I am here. Kelly Cat is here, having a brush with her better brush. Not a better brush. She likes the other brush, but this one's better for getting fur out to stop her from being a multi-cat and getting hair everywhere. Although she doesn't stand in the right place ever. She doesn't let me do like her haunches. Come on, I need to get your butt. There we go. Yeah, you're going to lick my arm. So how is everybody today? I hope you've had a good Monday. My Monday's been very... I was back to work today, which never good. You know, you take a week off, you totally get out of the habit of getting up at 4:30 in the morning because you don't do that when you're not working. So I couldn't sleep very well last night. It was just like... 4:30 comes along and just like, I don't want to get up. Oh, now my feet hurt as well because it's been a long day, you know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Oh, I've got all this fur that you've given me. Give her a few more brushes. We'll get a bit more fur out of her and then we'll begin. Because hopefully she'll leave us alone for a bit and she won't get in the way. So, Zelda, we just reassembled the mirror last time we played this. So we're about to step through the mirror and see where that takes us. Pretty sure we're getting close now. Doubt we'll finish it this stream. But hopefully we should finish it within like the next couple of streams. It's kind of what I'm aiming for. Oh, there you go, Kelly. I think your brushing's over. We good? We good? Can I brush the side? Yeah. It's like licking me now while brushing. We'll go to Kelly Cams, you can see. Look at her. I will lick your arm while you brush me. Oh, there we go, Kelly. Right. Right, let's get this fur out the brush. Let's show it all to camera how much fur we got off you in just... Not loads today. But enough. We'll leave that there and I'll try and remember to put that in the bin. I always forget. Right. The Legend of Zelda. Twilight Princess HD. Let's do this. Kelly, leave the mic stand alone. So we're 27 hours in. We still haven't got everything yet. We still need another tunic. And another thing there. Could just be that I've missed it. I'm quite good at missing things. Okay, mirror chamber. It's up here, isn't it? Right, through the looking glass, people. Okay. How do we get up there? It looks too high. How do I get into the mirror? Oh, do we stand here? Oh. Stairs. We're entering the mirror. Do we have to be the wolf in here? Oh, no. Oh, he's not the wolf. Palace of Twilight. Listen, Ninqueso, can I ask you one last selfish favour? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twili, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? No, size doesn't matter. It's only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in the human form? I'm sorry. Aww. Poor little Midna. Are these guys friendly? Wait. This guy isn't an enemy in Ninqueso. I could tell that by the way they didn't like try and attack me. They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Zant. How could he... Can we talk to you? No. Okay, let's have a look over here first, if we can. Yeah, we can. Have a look in here. Okay, this sounds like there's monsters in here. I don't think we need to actually break anything. Ow, get off. We got planted. It's just like a giant Zant head. But we'll take it out because we can. I was very tempted to play more Elden Ring today. I will admit that. It's like, shall I play some more Elden Ring? I thought, no. We need to finish Zelda first. So we'll finish this Zelda game. Ooh, what's going on? Why is that? Okay. That's weird. Ninqueso, be careful. This black fog is made up of shadow crystals created by Zant. They blot out light. He's responsible for stealing the light from the spirits and turning your world into Twilight. But he's not all powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to normal state whenever you need me, so don't worry, okay? It's fine. Let me guess, I can't change back while I'm in this stuff. No, and I can't get up there. Right. Can we hit that? As close as we can. Oh well. I don't know how we get across there just yet. Maybe we unlock that later. Ooh. Oh dear, sneezy. There we go. Not even going to change back before we go in here. There we go. Just some pots. Right. Maybe we get something that stops us from being turned into a dog. Why is it making that noise? Actually, can we go up here? Sorry, I'm just getting distracted now. These look like kind of things that I should be able to latch onto, yeah. Thought so. Right, we got maximum rupees already. Right, I'm not sure how far we'll be able to go on here. Too close. Right. It's really hard to see. There we go, we got it. Oh, a big chest. Oh, another chest. That's unusual. Don't normally get two chests in one little bit. Right, let's see what's in here. I get the feeling we're going to get something at some point that will stop us from being turned into the wolf. Oh no, we can just change back from the wall from here. Key? It's a key. There's lots of like scary bits of music happening in this. Come on. Open the door. Oh, fight time. It's a hand. We're off to Button Moon. We followed Mr. Spoon, Button Moon. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's Zant. What are you doing here? That is a lot of bats. Come on, little spidery things. What now? Right, it's these again. Okay, we can hit Zants. That's good to know. Okay, we'll wait till he gets the ball. One hit on him. Get off me, you little things. Okay, we got holographic Zant. Or we just made him angry. One of the two. We got him. That wasn't too bad. We'll go around that fog. That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun of your world in Linko. The power of the soul is the source of the life in this world. It is pure power. Ah, as long as you have this. Would you take this soul to the Twilight at the entrance of this world, please, Ninqueso? Let's just get some... Try and get some health first. I'm going to guess this is going to stop us from turning into a wolf. Yeah, look. Nice. Oh, the hand's got angry. Angry hand. Nintendo like their hand baddies. How do I get out of here? I imagine the hand is coming for the... Yeah, the hand's coming for this. Oi, give me that back. Mine. Nice. We can just grab it at the hook shot. Oh, okay. I think I know how we've got to do it then. Haha. Do you think the hand will chase us through here? Yep, the hand is coming. It's like, give me back my orb. And I'm like, no. It's my orb. No, it's going for it. Mine. Yoink. Okay, just run. Didn't need to kill those little things. Do want to get that chest though that's in here. This isn't anything important, I'll be unhappy. Okay, piece of heart. Fair enough. Ow! Ooh. No, wrong button. Link, come on. Oh, Link. Mine. Right, there we go. We're through. You're still here. That's good. You must be nearly finished work, though, at least. It's always quiet, like the hour I stream from 5 till 6. Oh, we fixed him. Yep, getting ready to close. Yay! Who said that? It's dangerous to take this soul any further. Let's head back, okay, Ninqueso? Head back where? Where am I heading back to with this? Oh, okay. We need to find another one. Ninqueso, there should be one more soul. If we can find that, it should lead us to Zant. Okay, then. What? I've not got the soul with me. Jeez. Okay, so I can't walk up that way then. You're just not letting me. Weird. So where's the other soul? How do I get across here? Okay, like this. This is how we get across here. Get some arrows, please. I would quite like some more arrows. Oh well, we got a heart instead. Right. Okay, that's them gone. There's something over here. Right. This is not helping me much. How do I do anything? Okay. Well, I'm confused. Can I get back up here? No. Okay, I'm missing something. Are we missing something in here and I don't know what? I think they're to hook onto. I don't understand why these bits are here. Because there's nowhere for me to go from here. Right. I have no idea now. Just need to look around in here. Let's break all these jars. Don't know what this does. Okay, I can't see anything in here. Pretty sure I've just destroyed all those. I am very confused. I am less confused now. I'm a lot less confused.
Finally!
Owie. I hope I don't have to kill that. 'Cause it's going to be very hard to kill it. Okay, 50 rupees. Okay, we did have to kill it. But it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. We got lucky. These came out of nowhere. Okay, there's more of them in here somewhere. Yeah. Right, let's take this thing out. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's two more. Ow. That's one gone. How many of them is there? Okay, that's two gone. That's three gone. Doodle-loo-loo-loo. Now there's bats here as well. Okay, back to the other side. That's some very annoying keys flying around there because I don't have any way of getting them because I don't have any arrows. Okay, got one chest. It's a stamp. What's in this one? Rupees. Arrows. Give me arrows. Okay, the keys to guarding the other chest. Fair enough. They weren't too bad. A map. Yay, we got some arrows. Oh, there's another chest over there. Right. What is this one? A key! Guessing it's down here. Still not quite, is it? How do I get there? Oh no, it's that way we're going. That's back the way we just came. Oh well, that makes my life easier. We're going this way. So all we've got to do is hit that. There we go. Ooh, fight time. Is this another Zant fight? I believe so. Right above me. Ah. Oh, come on. Okay, we can't hit those back like tennis balls. Where are you? I don't like this bit at all. It's very annoying to try and find him. Okay, we got him. Take that, Mr. Zant. Right, now we need to get this soul back. So hopefully get some hearts. Some more arrows would be nice as well. I don't need rupees. The hand is coming. I like it. It was running up the stairs, but it was like, nope, stairs are gone. You're going back down. Evil Twilight thing. Okay. To work out how to get through here. It's more about just where to put the soul before the hand comes along. Okay. That's too far away. Oi! Give it back. Okay, this room's a bit more annoying. I think we've done it. Gimme! No. Oh no. Rubber dubbish. The hand's got it. Quick, give me it back before it goes through the wall. Come on. That sucks. I know what to do now though, so that's not too bad. What's the betting all the baddies will come back when we go back into that room? Is the other guy here? No. Right. I think I know what to do in this room now. We hope. It's a bit annoying that they're back. But oh well. Come on. There we go. Easy once you know how. Being chased again. Okay, this is working nice. Just trying to avoid the keys. There we go. It's like, please don't attack me. I'm holding something. Yay. Okay, we got both the souls. That was pretty easy to get those. Oh, my sword's glowing. Have we got the power of the sun in my sword now? Lightfield, the Master Sword. Its blade glows with a golden light in the Twilight realm. With it, you can cut through dark fog. Nice. Amazing! The power of the souls has been transferred to your sword. The guardian deities of my world are on our side too. You really are the chosen one, Ninqueso, a true hero. As long as you have that sword, you should be able to repel the shadows Zant has spread. Woo, Button Moon! Come on then. Okay, we're through. Going into the unknown. There's a couple of metal balls here. No. Come on. Okay, that's one. Yeah. Can you stop sending out those little things? They're very annoying. Wow, that was a good shot. It landed in the hole without me even trying. I think I knocked him into the wall. Okay, my light sword is a lot stronger against these things now. Another chest. Come on, open. A key! Okay, this is where the keys gets annoying. There's loads of them. I could only see one originally. Do you coming to get killed? No, you don't want to get killed. Fine, we'll leave you alone. This is going too smoothly, this dungeon. I don't know why. Okay, my light sword is very powerful against these things. We're going up here. Come on, that has to be everyone. Just walking home, that's good. Hope you see lots of kitty cats on your way home. We got a key! Really? Thought there'd be at least some like secret down here. Even if it's just like a stamp. Oh well. Oh. There we go. We're just going up. That one's coming back down. I don't want to go back down. Take it back up. Rubbish. So you got to jump on the correct ones. That just sucks. Okay, we'll try this one. This is still taking me up, which is good. Can we hit this? Yeah. Come on. Still not got the big key. But we got a small one. Okay, where are we going now? I want to get up there. There we go. Lovely. Let's look at the map. Okay, there's not a lot left for this dungeon. So we should pick up the big key in the next room, I'd imagine. Eva, welcome.
Hello.
Have you been having a good day? Oh, I didn't want to turn into a doggy. I didn't want to turn into the dog. Right. We're missing a big key. How did I miss the big key? Like, seriously? I don't think I've got a compass either, so I can't even see where a chest is that I would have missed. my god, I hate that. Right. Big key, where are you? Let's have a look at the map. Okay, there is a room down there we've not looked in much. There's some chests there still. Two cats so far. Aw, bless. Hopefully you see some more. Oh, wish there was a quick way down. Okay, I don't know how I didn't get hurt then, but we'll take it. Need to find the big key. Is there a door through there? No. Odd. So what's the yellow bit on the map? I'm fine, hungry but fine. Need to decide what to make for dinner. Maybe quiche, chips, beans tonight. Ah, look. I thought there'd have to be something more behind here. It all seemed a little bit odd just having this bit behind the waterfall for no reason. There we go. We found the big key. Sneaky game, keeping the big key away from me. Ow. Right, let's go back. Hopefully we can take a shortcut up there, because there was another glowy thing on the floor. Hopefully that one goes all the way straight to the top. Yeah, because this was never here before. Hopefully this is a shortcut to where we need to go. Come on, keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up. There we go. This is good. This is good. There we are. Oh, I've got to fight these guys again. I mean, it's not that they're hard or anything, though. Is that everyone? Anyone else? Right. Here we go. Let's go see Mr. Zant. Ramen, ramen, ramen. Ninqueso making ramen tomorrow night. 5 cats. That's a lot of cats. Oh, look. It's Mr. Zant. Let's walk slowly up. Zant. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Ninqueso. You speak of magic. Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you both of magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts and magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. Kelly. In the shadows we regressed so much that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of a useless, do-nothing royal family. Wow, that's a weird twist he's got going on there. That had resigned itself to this miserable half-existence. Zant's going a bit crazy. I had served and endured in that depraved household for far too long. My impetued princess. Gem of the Gay.
Hello.
Welcome. I hope you had a good day. And why, you ask? Because I believed I would be the next to rule our people. That is why. Eva Hoppy, this is for you. Eva Hoppy, thank you for the hydrate. Right. Yay, finally home. Hope that BP Barlet has my dinner ready. Let's hope so. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No, and as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. It was then, in the thrill of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. Is that Ganondorf? He's not a god. He's a naughty nugget. You're a naughty nugget, Mr. Ganondorf, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. On way back to yard and someone else is driving. Woohoo! So you mean someone else can hear me? Hello, someone else. I've had to drive Gemma around. It's very annoying, isn't it? Only joking, Gemma. Oh dear, I don't like the look of this. Oh, bye Zant. Zant's just been dissolved. It's Ganondorf. I shall house my power in you. If there is anything you desire, then I shall desire it too. Yeah, we need 16 more. 16 more follows with 400. Then we'll do a 400-minute stream. My God. My God had only one wish. To merge. I missed that then. No, got headphones on, and yes, I remember that to Manchester Sunday morning, and you and me party boy and two were not talkative. I was buzzing for the job. Oh dear, what's he doing? Right. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? You can't let Zant's crazy movements confuse you. As long as you use the light of the Twilight realm to your advantage, you'll be fine, Ninqueso. The light in your blade can drive back Zant's magic power. PP Barlett, welcome. I have no idea. Right. I can't even hit this guy. I can't even see anything else that potentially I could do. There we go, worked it out. We need to hit him with a boomerang. I'm so nearly dead. Rubbish. Okay. At least when I die, I know what to do. Oh no. Underwater. And he says hearts here. Okay, how do I get in here? Don't. I bring him out. Who's just done a poo? BB Violet, what are you on about? Do you think you'll be in the same one each time? I don't, myself. Hopefully he's still in this one. No. Okay, this one's easy. Oh no, he's getting big. Right, I don't know what I need to do here. Right, let's smash a pot, because if it's a weapon, they might give us one. No. Boomerang. No, it's not the boomerang this time. Ouch. It's not that either. Nope, that didn't seem to do anything. Oh, I'm not sure what I'm doing now. Owie. Right. JS Mocha, welcome. Oh, what else is there to try? We do not know. I feel like I've tried everything. How can I forget my favourite weapon? How could I forget my favourite weapon? Oh, yes. There's a lot of phases to this battle. We don't need to ask Google. Ow.
Smoker 420 game achieved. X10.hello all. This is a perfect time to redeem lost time.
It really isn't. But Jay Smoker, thank you so much for the bits. This seems like a final boss time. I believe it is. I don't think it's the final boss. I think there'll be something else after it. What animal is always at a game of cricket? A bat. See, that seemed too easy. Wild Runner, welcome. Didn't see everyone because there's so many things happening. Oh, what evil buses. You traitors. Oh dear. Traitors? You want to know why none would call you king? It was your eyes, Zant. All saw it. A lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Midna, foolish Twilight princess, the curse on you cannot be broken. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease. That's a bit freaky. Oh god. Midna? Couldn't have done that earlier. I used a fraction of the power that's in me now. I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic. Midna, calm down. Don't turn evil. Ninqueso, now is the time. We must save Zelda. The evil power Zant was wielding, I couldn't take it from him. But at least I still have the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me. Now, let's go. Princess Zelda is waiting. There's always something else to do. Right, I want this heart first, though. Look at it all. I'll get you out of here. You sure you want? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Gonna save the princess. I would like to save. Ooh, 29 hours and 6 minutes. I feel we're getting close now. So, Ganondorf was just using Zant to help him return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of the barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. Let's go. Let's hope it's quite a straightforward castle. Right. No, wrong button. No, didn't well, I mean, I need to transform into a wolf, but, you know, I want you to warp. Oh, there's still a wolf there we need to talk to. Still need to learn all of the secret powers. We're going to go for the wolf first. Then we'll work out how to get into the castle. Thought we'd seen the end of this guy. Yeah, you got the letter for me. 3 letters? It's a lot of letters. Right. Let's have a look at my letters. Letters. There is something about Lily's memory that I wish to tell you. I know you are busy, but please come visit me in the sanctuary. I was just so happy to meet you and spend the time with you. I was planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see us again, so take care. P.S. I don't have a chance to tell you this last time, but I have a son. I've read these. If I have a letter for you, I'll approach you at high speed. How do I know which ones I've not read? Okay, the yellow one. This one. These 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the star game that has swept Hyrule by storm is now available in Castletown. Don't really care. Whoa, kid. Awesome. My son said that he wanted to write you a letter. He worked so hard on it. Goodness, yes. We thank you for all your help, both on land and in the sky. Aww. The Lanru Tourist Association. Okay. Nothing important. Right. I want to find the wolf to learn the last hidden technique. And then we'll try to get into the castle. That's the plan. Can we finish the game this go? That is the question. Somehow I'm thinking no. I didn't mean to talk to you.
Right, it's bonking time. I love a bit of bonking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't remember the rest.
Gemeth Gate cheered. X100. Nobody cares kid in letter.
Gem of the Gay, thank you so much for the bits. And you're right, nobody cares, kid in the letter. How do I get that chest? Where's the wolf? I'm sure the wolf was around here somewhere. Where's my map? Oh, the map is just outside the castle. Okay, we didn't need to come here. Should be able to grapple that, I think. Oh, come on. That's a definite grapple spot. Silly game cheating. Right. To the castle. And then we should just meet the wolf while we're there. It's a very busy town, this. Aww. Soldiers. Can Midna get us in? Ooh. That's a big helmet you got there, Midna. Oh dear. What's going on? Just need a Zelda t-shirt now. Should have worn my Zelda hat. Midna, are you friendly? I'm scared. Kelly, stop rubbing against the mic stand. Midna's become a bit OP. Right. Is the castle more like a dungeon? That is the question. We meet again. There are but a few hidden skills left for me to teach you. I have warned you of this before, but if you fail to execute the hidden skill I'm about to teach you, your life may be forfeit. Do you still wish to master it? I do. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you in... I can't remember how to do this one. You cannot strike unseen unless you sheath your sword. I've totally forgotten how to do this one. That's weird. I didn't remember that one at all. The jump strike. One of the basic sword techniques is jump attack. It inflicts great damage, but none would call it effective against multiple foes. To perform the jump strike, prepare a jump attack, but focus power in your blade. The surge of the blast blade releases can strike all enemies around you. Nice. I'll forget this, you know. Is that it? There is but one hidden skill left. Rubbish. Oh well, I guess we're never going to learn that one. Right, let's go off to the castle. Oh, it's push. There was no sign on the door to say if it was a push or pull door. How was I to know? Okay, we don't have a key. The castle is a dungeon. Oh. Oh. Okay, I did try to do that new technique, but I failed miserably. Okay, archers. Okay, blowy up barrels, they're not good. That's because we need them for that, don't we? Let me take a blowy up barrel. Can we not pick up blowy up barrels? Rubbish. Oh, I need the boars. We need them boars. That's alright, we can just get them this way. Hey, boars. Nope. Hey, wake up. Mr. Pig, wake up. Thank you. Sorry, I try not to run you into a castle wall again. I didn't last very long without running into a wall, did I? Come on, Mr. Pig. Let's get on this one. Come on, get on. Get on. Oh. Right. I don't think we need the pigs anymore. Right, one button. Right. Is there an order for these? What? Aren't you curious what's on the other side of this wall, Ninqueso? There might be a way in. Want to check it out? What wall? What wall are we on about? Jurian.
Hello.
Welcome. Hope you've had a good day. It's a graveyard. Tiny little skeletons. I've got chocky milk. Awesome. I wish I had chocolate milk. I just have milk. Okay, we need something to go there. Okay. The cursed swordsman sleep before the sacred tree. In the land where the rain stops, the statue of time moves. Oh god. It's all cryptic stuff. Yeah, you. We need something to... okay. Let me get this. Don't know if we better use this through here, but... Right. There's nothing in there. Okay, we need to get those two statues here, but I need to figure out how to open the door. Oh dear. They're annoying me, those are. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Is this the cursed tree or something that the tombstone said about? Yeah. Oh my god, just collapse, will you? Right. What's going on? There we go. That's what's going on. We've got a button. Is this going to stay open? Yes, it is. ₹100. Okay, we've got lamp oil. Oh, just leave me alone while I'm trying to do stuff. Oh, rubbish. Oh, are they lamps then? Where's my lamp? Leave me alone. I'm looking at my map. Let's just come out here for a bit. Where's my lamp? There it is. Okay, I didn't realise they were lamps. You're going to make a confession? Ooh. What's your confession? I'm not big at cheese, almost at all. That's okay. I don't really eat a lot of cheese. Why aren't these ones lighting? I'm confused. Do I have to light these ones before that one goes out? Yeah. Come on, you. Pretty sure you're going over here. Maybe not. But just let me and my statue pass. Ah, okay. They do want to go in here. Because we can go up here now and get across. The little hopping is adorable. Yeah, look. No. Rubber dubbish. Come on. Yeah, more like Z. It was so bad. Yay, we made it. Doodaloo. Key? It's a key. You got everything you need out here. Now, get in the castle. Through the front door. Right. Jeez. Now I just need to remember how to get back. Why is the camera being all weird? There it is. For Maxito, welcome. Thank you.
Hello.
My hair's always immaculate for my streams. I spend hours getting it ready. That's why sometimes my stream's late. Great, all of those guys are back. Oh, one button. That's why there was a ball here then. Let's go. Looks so good today. It really does. Today's one of my better hair days. These are so hard to steer. I blew the pig up. Sorry, piggy. Hopefully you'll be alright. Look at Mr. Sniper. It helped that they weren't moving. They were just stood still. Right, here we are. Oh, arrows as well. I need arrows. I don't need rupees. Stop giving me rupees. Linkus 3. Wild boar 0. The wild boar's fine. It's up and trotting about now anyway. Oh, it's the castle. Of course. Of course. That it? That was it. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. How do I get up there? Right, let's look at these steps that aren't finished. Can we grapple onto the chandeliers? Yeah. That's how we do it. Compass. I was hoping the castle wouldn't be a dungeon. Right. I guess let's look through this door. Think I might do my Monday coffee and shower. Oh, it's big boy. Wrong button. Owie. Come on, you. Come on. Oh, there's a barrier there. You appreciate the music, it's beautiful, but not this, not the battle music. We should get the nice music back again now. Yeah, there we are, look. Right, where's my... Missed. So another one to light somewhere. Or do you have to put that one out, maybe? Ah! That's new. Although that's now too high for me to get on. Oh, one button. So why did we need to activate the first two at all? We could have just done this. We didn't need to, like, light those ones whatsoever. Oh. Stop giving me money. I don't need it. I'll take the arrows, though. Definitely need the arrows. They look pretty angry. Oh, I still need to do my new emotes. So I can like have like 4 new emotes. How many hits do you think they take? A lot. Wait. Oh well, we got him. Oh yeah, you new emotes, you forgot about them. So I've not forgotten about them. I just haven't had time to do them. How do we get through there? Why was all those people pointing at this wall? Should we try and bomb it? Why are all those people pointing at this wall? I'm confused. I don't understand what all those people are pointing at. Oh well, let's try go around the other way. Maybe you need the dungeon item. Maybe. There's still a load more ways we can go yet, so... Let's have a look, see if there's any more pointy people in here. No. Oh, there's 4. I didn't see the 4th one. I only saw 3. Oh, how do I refill my oil? Like that. Okay, these two burn for the longest. There we go. We worked it out. Oh, armored people. I don't even care if they don't die now. It's just funny. That's just bullying. Look at them. They're covered in armour. They'd bully me if, like, they got the chance. That's all I would say. I don't know which door just opened. That's just out into the landing, back where we were. Oh. That's probably going to be helpful. Oh, is that so we can just shortcut up now? Okay, let's look through the other door. Let's hope those guys aren't back. It's good. They're not. Ooh. Okay, this looks too like a... this is a trap. It's just like... it's obvious this is a trap. A chandelier is one thing, but a hydraulic one? Oh, it's you. Yeah, let me put my grapple shot on. Well, this is annoying, isn't it? Come on. Don't go too far. That it? Okay. That wasn't too bad. I thought the trap would be much worse than that. We got a key! Come on, Link. Ooh, what's down here? Okay, let's go this way. Let's go through the door. We'll come back that way if we need to. What was that vibration for? I'm guessing we tread on the wrong one to trigger all the mice. Link, what are you doing? Climb up. Big jump. Ugh. Someone needs to fix their stairs. I'm going to run out of arrows doing this. So we don't need them. Come on, guys. Just come towards me. Come on. I do like that attack. It makes things a lot quicker to kill. Just wait for them to charge you. Okay, I really can't make that jump. What am I missing? Any pointy people? No. How do I get across here? There's no really else to go. There's a lot of chests there. There's definitely nothing to hookshot onto, is there? Apparently there is. One button. Hopefully we can get one to come over. I pressed the wrong button. Right, where's my spinny thing? Spinny thing, where are you? Okay, it's a big guy. Come on. Oh. It's a lot easier doing the whole roll around stuff. Okay, we don't have the keys for this. That's quite annoying. Don't even have a little key, do we? No. Rubbish. Right, we need to go find a key. I really hope all these things don't come back to life though, but I know they will. Chest down there. There's loads of chests on this level. Oh, that's just behind. Yeah, that's where the boss door is. Okay. Link, you nana. Really? I'm back up here. Right. Where's the key that we missed? I bet it's that bit where I was like, oh, I don't need to go down there. How am I meant to get back? If I jump too far for that jump, how do I get back? Puntosaurus.
Hello.
Welcome. Hope you've been having a good day. You're watching Jeremy Kyle show documentary. I'm sure that must have been very fun for you. Right. How do I do this? Like that. That's how we do it. The new HD camera looks awesome. Thank you. It's definitely an upgrade to what I was using. Oh, back here. I just want to go back and get a key. Why does it have to put me so far back? Right, come on. Come on. Right, we can't jump the next one. We need to do this. We have to turn back into Doggy and follow the pointy people in reverse. Yay, we did it. Right. Can't believe I've missed a key though. Right, let's go this way now. The way I said I probably didn't need to go. Oh, there's the boss key. Well, this isn't going to end well, is it? Oh, and archers as well. Oh dear. Oh, oh. Oh. I got a friend. It's an eagle for some reason. Oh, it's those guys. Thank you, guys. Could have handled it myself, you know. True story, that. Okay, we've got the boss key. I'm not too stressed about getting another key to get into that other room. And there's a lot of treasure chests in there, but I'd imagine it's just going to restock everything. Right. Let's go rescue Zelda. And possibly meet Ganondorf. Do 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 do. Right, doggy time. Now we know it's very bad to go the wrong way. You've not got in the shower yet? Been doing the potties and sweeping. Oh look, they're not back. I thought these people would be back. I really did. Yes, if we can get some hearts on the way up, that'd be nice. I'm going to guess we're going to end up playing tennis with Ganondorf. That's what you normally do in Zelda games. I need one more heart. Okay, we'll take the arrows though. There we go. Failure. Oh, now I'm only here. Fine. Rubbish. I got up here so easily the first time. Right, I don't need to jump across, so I'm past that one. Any more hearts in here? Yay, hearts. Yay, arrows. There we go. Wasn't that easy? It's a shame we can't go through that door, but you know, I'm fully healthed. Oh, maximum arrows. Let's do this. go. The tower. We've made it to the top. But like, I'm pretty sure we are going to beat this game today. Way to jinx myself, but you know. Let's see what we can see. Hopefully Midna will help me. Zelda. Oh, it's Ganondorf. Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. Styling stumble for BP Violet. Here we go.
There's a race floating.
In the air, it's called Styling Stumble, and it's everywhere. It's a good one, it's got everything. Gotta stop them crazy beans for the win. What a race, there we go, smoking up the sky, yeah. Skyline Stumble, it's got flippers for you and I. Skyline Stumble. Styling Stumble. The Tigsy, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. If you've not been here before, I'm El Ninqueso, and I like playing Zelda games and Nintendo games, and also Elden Ring for some reason. I don't know why I'm playing that. But we are currently right at Ganondorf in the Twilight Princess. So you've joined me at the perfect time to watch me get absolutely annihilated.
Hello.
He looks just like my amiibo. It's going pretty good. My feet are really sore because I was at work today and I was on them for 8 hours, and it's just like, my feet hurt. But apart from that, I'm good. How was your stream? What were you playing? The Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. I love Skyrim. I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna, to defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. You missed the Zant fight. Sorry. I struggled on the first bit and the bit where he's really big. The others I kind of clicked straight away what to do. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred I can't do that voice much longer, my throat's going ugh. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. He who willed such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Ha! Such conceit. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me then. Yes, try to deny me, you and your little friend. Midna. Oh dear. Are we fighting Zelda? Nope. Both of you, faithless fools who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath. Oh no. I don't want to fight Zelda. Ganon's puppet Zelda. Come on, what do we need to do? Come on. Oh, now you do that when I don't have a sword out. Great. I knew we'd play tennis at some point. Did I just mistime that? Or is that really not what I'm meant to be doing? Why is it always a game of tennis? Link, you rubbish. Link, stop trying to do fancy moves. Just tap the button. Okay, what's the betting we're going to have to get a good old game of Dead Man's Volley? It's just like every Zelda game. $30, love. Sorry, they're serving, so it should be love 30. Well, it really is a Zelda game if you don't get to play. Don't get to play it at this point. I didn't realise what she was doing. I was reading chat. Come on, you. Okay, that's the puppet down. Can Midna come back in now? Oh, Midna's going mental. Yay! Midna saves Zelda. Don't get too happy. We still got Ganondorf to deal with. Who apparently is a god in this one. Quick, just stab him now. Oh dear. It's a beast, Ganon. Do I need to be a beast to beat him? Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Maybe an arrow. Okay, the arrow was a good. I mean, technically, he's the god in all of them. Fair enough. Ah! Where did you come from? Are you dropping out the sky again? No. Please just be 3. One button. One button. One button. Rubbish. Oh, sneaky. Okay, so I can't be too far away from the thing. Okay, we need to get him quicker. We need to get him as soon as he comes out. What? Midna? Now is not the time. What? He's changing his strategy. Not only can you not confuse him, but you won't be able to attack. Beast against beast. How about matching an evil beast against a sacred beast? Fine. But now what? I don't know, this isn't working very well. Let's get some pots. I can't get the pot. Wait. Midna, this is like really not going well. don't understand. What's I meant to do as the dog? Midnight, you're just getting me killed. Why can't I shoot him? Is it just my timing is off? Or is there something more to it? Oh, fairy. Fairy! Midna, this really isn't working. Where is he? Okay. I'm totally confused now. It was all going so well to this point. I'm just getting bulldozed by him every time. That's it. I'll take care of his attack so you can counter-attack when he's down. Okay, so what do I need to do? Do we need to press like the left button or something from when Midna does... Okay, it said push. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand. Okay, I understand now. It's goat herding time. That thing we learnt right at the beginning of the game. How to stop goats. Oh, where is he? Almost there. I didn't see where he's coming from then. Oh, he's going quick. No, No, the push button never came up. We're not getting a push option. Yeah, bite his belly. It all comes full circle. I'm sure Link was like, why do I have to learn how to fight goats? But little did he know it would be the key ability to fight a demon king. Well, goats pretty much are demons, so, you know. It's understandable. Their eyes, they just freak me out, goat eyes. Right, do you have another form? I feel like you probably do. Quick, just decapitate him now. Oh, Midna's changing. Yeah, you beat another Elden Ring boss. Woohoo! We were on a roll with Elden Ring bosses yesterday. What was it? 3 we took down. Princess. I... Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. Yeah, here we go. Go on, Midna, you got this. Link, what are you doing? It's a bit harsh. So we didn't actually have to fight him again. Okay. What would have been nice if we'd had a little fight and we controlled Midna for that moment? That would have been good. Nope. I think your castle's been destroyed, Zelda. Oh, Ganondorf. Do we... Oh, please don't make me fight him on horseback. Midna, no. I don't want to fight you on horseback. Oh, I'm going to fight him on horseback, aren't I? Spirit of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. You beat Giant Elden Jelly yesterday. This should be easy. I don't know what's going on. It keeps teasing me that I'm going to have to fight him, but then, like, stuff happens. Oh, we got some arrows. There's a lot of teleportation going on. Ninqueso. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. If I die, how far back do I have to go? The final segment is way more disjointed than I remember it being. I don't remember this at all. I hate horseback. I hate fighting from horseback. I tried to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within range of my arrows. Oh, I don't appear to be on my horse anymore. I don't know how that happened. Zelda, can you shoot him then, please? What is going on? Zelda, you missed. Run after him on foot. Zelda, you are absolutely atrocious with that bow. Like, seriously. Come on. Zelda. We were going well then. Get on the horse. Come on. I like the way he just waits for us. Come on. Time to play chase again. Is that it? Because surely that has to be it. Don't just look. Just fire all of your arrows at him. Don't wait for him to get back up. Look, shoot him with your arrows now. An impressive looking blade. But nothing more. Would you hear my desire to take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever? Really? This is why you should have shot him earlier. Dark Lord Ganondorf. Ow! My secret technique didn't work. Right. Ow! Right, I need help. Rubbish. What do you mean chance? There was no chance. Rubbish. Oh, he's cottoned on to that. No. Right, health, health. I don't like the way it says chance and then every time it all goes wrong. Right. Oh, there's no more skulls. There's some behind him. I'm pressing A really quick. Okay, we need to wait for that chance then. Right, that's the end of my skulls. I think we might have done it. Oh, right in his little glowy chesty spot. When will baddies learn not to have a glowy spot that indicates where they need to be hit? Oh, still going for it. Do not think this ends here. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood. Oh, he's not the chosen one anymore. Doing well for someone with a sword impaled through his heart. Link, dare to get your sword back. He didn't even fall over. Died standing, which is a pretty badass way to go. It really is. It's like... Not even going to give you the satisfaction of falling over. You killed me, but I'm not going down. Oh, now they all turn up. It's Midna! Midna is okay. Oh, has the curse been broken for Midna? Are they back to their real self? What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? Oh, we beat it. We beat the Twilight Princess. This means we can start Majora's Mask now. Eventually. Well, not like when I say eventually. It's not going to be like months' time, but... Oh, I don't know when I'll start playing it. But I will. I will. It was alright, that game. It's up there with some of the better Zelda games. I think the final boss was a bit easy, though, to be fair. It was a little bit easy. Had more trouble in Wind Waker, beating Ganondorf in that. What you doing, Kelly? The Kelly cat is here. Do you know what? Let's give her some treats while we do this.
It's time for Kelly's treat time.
Hopefully it's time for her treat time. She didn't eat the treats last time, so we'll see if she's fed up of catnip flavoured Dreamies. Would you like some Dreamies, Kelly? No? Come on then, we'll just give you a couple. There we go, just a few today. Oh, she's straight in on them. She did eat the one she left in the end, but not till the next day. So maybe she just wasn't feeling hungry. Do you know, I don't think I've ever 100%ed a Zelda game. Perfect, just in time. There we go, they're all gone. You off? Yep, she's going. Go on then. Oh, it's the little cat with the bow. I honestly didn't think I'd finish it today. But the last two dungeons seem to be quite straightforward. That was a great dance they're all doing. It's like swinging their arms. Oh, did you finish? Yes. We finished the game, BP Violet, while you were in the shower. I bet you haven't even been in the shower yet, have you? But yeah, Twilight Princess has been done. So, we've done Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, obviously. Ocarina of Time Master Quests. We did Link to the Past as well on this channel. We're running out of Zelda games. Quick, you need to release the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Otherwise I'm going to have to start going to the Game Boy Advance games. I've not played many of the handheld ones. Oh, and Link's Awakening as well. We've done that on this channel. I think we actually streamed that over on Facebook, back when I used to stream there. God, that was a while ago, wasn't it? Well, just over a year. Because I ain't been streaming much longer than that. Or if you get really desperate, go to the Cdi Zelda Games. I don't think I could do that to myself. Play the Minish Cap. Not played that at all. I don't think I've played any of the Game Boy Advance ones. I've not played... I've not done the full game Breath of the Wild, no. It's a really big game. But we have gone straight to Ganon a couple of times and nearly got through him. Just in Link's underpants. I had to put myself through the CDIs just to know how bad they really are. Are they really that bad? I'm going to guess you... Did you emulate them then? Because nobody owns a CDI. Nobody in the world owns a CDI.
Well, excuse me.
Are they that level of bad? They're pretty rough, but they are quite funny. Are they the Zelda animated series style of bad? No CD. I never had a CDI. I don't think I've even seen a CDI. Or a 3DO. I'm up for a full Link Underpants game. Yeah, but if I started playing Breath of the Wild the whole way through, you'd get annoyed when I put armour on. You'd be like, no, you got to be in your underpants. And it'd be like, no. It's certainly an experience, that's for sure. Maybe one day we'll do that on the channel. I don't have a CDI emulator on my PC though. I've only got a 3DS emulator on here. That's only because I can't legitimately play 3DS games on stream. Oh, maybe we could do Spirit Tracks. I've got that on the Wii U, Spirit Tracks. I did try playing Spirit Tracks and is it the Phantom Hourglass? I've not played Phantom Hourglass, but I tried to play Spirit Tracks. It's just like, I don't like it. I don't like the control. I don't like the control method of it. It's so annoying that you just sort of can't move with the D-pad. That's okay. You give us a Link Underpants flash. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. Oh dear, excuse me. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddess left the mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do alright. Yeah, you'll do alright. Honestly, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass are my most hated Zelda games, even more than the CDI games. I just didn't like the control. I gave it about 15 minutes and I was like, I hate this. I don't even want to get into it. Thank you. I need to play A Link Between Worlds. That's what I need to play. I don't own it though. I need to get A Link Between Worlds. And then I need to download the ROM so that I can play it on stream. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Ninqueso. I see you later. She destroyed the mirror. That's why we never see Midna ever again. I can fix that. Bit of super glue. The end. It's really the end now, isn't it? Oh, no, no. We got more credits. See, I feel obliged to watch all these because, like, we played the game. I still can't get over how good this game actually looks, considering it's just a polished Wii game. I like the art style of this game more than Skyward Sword. I definitely think this game looks better than Skyward Sword, in my opinion. But I never played Skyward Sword on the Wii. The Switch version was the first one I ever played. The first time I played it. Even though I do own the Wii version. Little Tweety birds. Will there be any more post-credit scenes? That is the question. Let's put that down. It's the castle. I hope so much we will someday get a sequel to Twilight Princess. It's unlikely, I would have thought. Very unlikely. But it's a good game. It's definitely up there. Not sure where I would rank it compared to all of them. We did Breath of the Wild. Surely Skyward Sword, because that's the one that came out after Twilight Princess. I think the sequel to Breath of the Wild is like one of the more... That was a series prequel. Haven't Nintendo kind of said the timeline for Zelda makes no sense? I mean, I guess they might do something with it, because they did, like, Link Between Worlds is kind of like a sequel to Link to the Past, isn't it? Set in the same world. It's just rare that they do that with Zelda games. A true sequel, though, not just one that's at the end of the timeline, which Breath of the Wild is. It's a weird statue. I think that's it now. Nope, staff credits. It still goes. It still goes on. Right. Everyone grab yourself a nice hot chocolate or a cup of tea. Sit back. Read all these names. Listen to the nice music. I feel like all the actual stuff is finished now, though. Nintendo credits are always so long. They really are, aren't they? Nintendo. I've got a water. Didn't fancy my coffee. Aww. I don't like coffee. Bleh. Coffee very bleh. Ah, dear. I feel like we're getting there. I feel like the credits aren't going to go on much longer. We're on to the special thanks. GG to you too, J Smoker. (2006), 2016. Oh, wow. The end. I think that really is the end. That person's surname was Carbonara. It was a good game. It was a good game. One of the better 3D Zeldas, I think. Right. That is going to be it for me today. Let me have a look.
Right. It's bonking time. I loves a bit of bonking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't remember the rest.
Smoker 420 gamer cheered. X10. I hate ends.
Dear Smoker. We imagine if the game just never ended, though. It would be bad.
It's bonking time. I loves a bit of bonking.
Let's do a sleepy
3,
stream.
4, 5, 6, 7. Can't
Never.
remember the rest.
Smoker 420 gamer cheered. X10. Let's do a sleepy stream.
Never. But thank you for the bits. Right. I'm going to search to see if there's anyone actually else playing Twilight Princess at the moment who we can raid. So I'm just going to search along here. Twilight Princess. Is anyone else playing it? Oh, yeah. There's someone. Oh, they speak doing German though. There we go. There's someone. Nin Ellie. They are playing Twilight Princess. Let me just change this over so that I can actually do stuff in the thing. I have sort of said to myself, I need to raid people more. That's what we need to do. So we're going to raid Nin Ellie. And I'm going to be back on again on Thursday. So I've got 2 days off now. Hopefully you'll have a nice couple of days. Hopefully BP Barlet will put the streaming thing up. Oh no, I've already got their... Right, I need to turn their volume down. Right, turn the volume down. I've got their channel on ready, you see. Right, raid channel. Ching. Paste. There we go. Right. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everyone that sent bits. Thank you for everyone that just came along and watched. I really do appreciate it. There is the raid message in the chat now. If you could pop over, plop the raid message in, and then you can either stay and watch or you can go about your business. But until then, Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, your evening, your afternoon, and I'll see you all soon. Raid starts after my outro. Bye bye.
Thanks for coming to see my stream. Sad to tell you I've got to go.
Grab your hat and head for the door. In case you didn't notice, there ain't any more. If you like my stream, tell everyone, but if you think it stinks, keep your big mouth shut. I'm glad you came, but I have to shout adios, au revoir, wiedersehen, ta-ta-ta, goodbye. Get lost, get out.
Stream's over.
Apart from the raid that's going to happen about now.